What it is, what it do, what it is, lads and ladettes. The Grizz, Dakota Griswold of GNGU here. And today, I got a couple news stories here for you. First of all, I want to say Dark Souls has finally been announced for Switch as far as the release date goes. And that release date is October 19th. And it seems like it's just in time for Halloween. Given the fact that that game is absolutely creepy with skeletons and monsters and everything else, I think it's absolutely fitting for the creepy holiday. Now, as far as me, will I be getting the game? I don't know if I've made it pretty clear, but I don't have patience for games like that these days. Given the fact that, no excuses, I'm not up for the challenge. Let's just put it that way. I am absolutely not up for the challenge. I recognize that it is a niche audience for it, but a great audience because these games always sell well. But I don't have the patience for these hard, punishing games. Unless, of course, they draw me in a certain way. And Dark Souls just isn't it for me. I respect what it is. I'll probably try it here and there. But this game is absolutely not for me. Absolutely not. So let's get on to the next story. So, Bethesda, you know, my favorite publisher, they seem to be trying to place the squeeze down on Sony as far as cross-play, cross-progression goes. Because they want to launch Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game, on the PS4 and all other consoles, but yeah, that's the thing. Cross-play and cross-progression is absolutely critical, said by Pete Hines. This article is from IGN, and he just says, y'all need to get it together. I need y'all to do this, basically, because it's critical. People play across multiple devices, and you need to be able to draw across. So say if you're coming from PC, and then you go to another room, and you're on one of your consoles, or say you're playing on your Nintendo Switch, and then you wanted to carry over to your mobile, or from your mobile to your consoles, and so on and so forth, he finds that this is extremely critical. I can't really say anything on this because I don't have a particular interest in the game, but as far as crossplay goes, Sony, it seems Sony really doesn't have to play well. They don't have to play fair. They could be, you know, like, basically they're like that, nah, I don't want to play with this person or that person. They're the kid with the cool toys who doesn't want to share the cool toys, you know? But basically it's like, they don't have to because they are 80 million and so on and so forth consoles sold, but it would be nice if they played nice. Pete Hines also said now, Fallout 76 would be ideal as far as crossplay goes, but that he would understand if it doesn't work. But he finds it to be critical, once again, if Elder Scrolls Legends is on there. And, well, while it sounds nice, once again, Sony doesn't have to play nice. I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, prime example, I was playing Paladin so hardcore on my PS4 when I heard it was going to launch for the Nintendo Switch some months back. And then I played it, loved it, enjoyed it. Now it's on a Nintendo Switch, and I would like to carry a lot of the progress that I had over. I got a good couple of coins on there, some money that I could, you know, use to purchase some of these new characters. And I really, listen, Sony, I just wish you guys do this, at least for certain games. Elder Scrolls Legends, maybe just do that for Elder Scrolls Legends. Also, Bethesda said, oh, we're going to threaten not to put it on there. And I just want to say that with Sony, and with a lot of money as far as it goes with Sony and the ecosystem that they have, yeah, Bethesda, I'm going to have to call your bluff here. You might have to fold. You got to, what did Jay-Z say? No one to hold him, no one to fold him. And you're going to have to fold here. I don't think it's possible, not doubting them. But if we can get Sony to, you know, get aboard with some crossplay, that would absolutely be nice. But once again, as much as money as they make, always being a top console selling, they don't have to play nice. They don't have to play fair. And that's just thinking, I don't have a business degree or anything, but I guess that's just thinking from a business standpoint. They'll give you some little PR speak or whatever, but I guess, you know, cross-play and cross-progression is a new issue we have with Sony, you know, because I would like to change my PSN name from Shadow Swag. Okay, I would like to have a similar name across all my platforms, and eventually when some of you lads and ladettes would like to play with me, I will give you my name. As long as you show interest, we can play together. But let's move on to the absolute next story. So Arkane Studios, the developer of the Dishonored series, says it's time for Dishonored to take a break. They are absolutely looking into maybe some other projects to see what they can do, flex a different kind of muscle, and maybe throw some multiplayer in there in an aspect because it's just that era, I guess. For one, I'm not big on multiplayer, but if it works, it works. Fallout 76, it looks kind of fun. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to play it, but I may give it a chance and see how the co-op and online goes. But as far as Dishonored, I never got a chance to finish Dishonored 1. I didn't even play Dishonored 2, and Death of an Outsider, I didn't touch at all. I absolutely want to make my way through this game, this game series, as I should say, and I absolutely loved what I have played. It's fun, it's stealthy. It's one of those games where you can't just go around killing because there are consequences if you just kill everybody. You could choke people out, kill them, hide them, whatever you want to do, but there are consequences as far as the environment, and I absolutely love games like this. So once again, I feel like every franchise eventually should take a break. You know, Call of Duty is basically the multiplayer first-person shooter, and so it's kind of Battlefield, but they've taken a break. They're kind of like Madden, 2K, and I guess even Live. Call of Duty has been that, and I feel like Call of Duty is a shadow of its former self, but it also still sells millions upon millions of copies, no matter how many people say that they don't like it, and I'm not going to knock them. They sell it, you buy it, whatever. I mean, I don't drink soda, but Pepsi still sells a bunch of soda, right? So, yeah, so I wish the best wishes, and I hope that their next project, because I feel like any of the studios under Bethesda, they make great games. Whether I play them or whether I don't, I know that they are great games. Evil Within, Prey, and of course Dishonored. Wolfenstein and Doom, my favorite franchises, and of course Rage. So yeah, I'm wishing the best. I can't wait to see what Arkane Studios will be working on next. Hopefully it's something absolutely different. Maybe I've heard about something, maybe I haven't. I'm just hoping that something big is to come out of this. So let's move on to the next story. Well, it's not really a story. So I don't know if some of y'all may know, but Fire Pro Wrestling World will be coming out on August 28th this year. And it's been on PC for, I believe, about a year. I think it was $20 launched when it was in early access. And I've been doing a little bit of studying. And, you know, I really appreciate the creativity and the creation suite that they have. A lot of people on the internet have gotten very creative and created the whole Attitude Era, the Golden Era, and a lot of other different versions. But this game is solely based off of the New Japan Pro Wrestling promotion. And I'm a wrestling fan, obviously, hardcore. And I love New Japan as well. And so I am very excited for this game. You will definitely be seeing me post some gameplay and some coverage for this game. If some of you lads and ladettes would like to play against me online, I'm pretty sure you will beat me down to a pulp because this game is bloody. There's death matches, there's barbed wire matches, and exploding ropes, okay? Exploding ring. I'm down for this. I'm here for this. It's a different art style than the traditional WWE games. It seems a bit more simple. It's not too complex, and a lot of people feel that they don't want to play the WWE games because it is absolutely too complex, and this is a bit more simple and stylized, and it looks absolutely fun. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to post some coverage. And last but not least, with the announcement of Doom Eternal coming next year, and it being one of my favorite games of 2016, that and Hyper Light Drifter, of course. But where is Hyper Light Drifter? I'm really wondering what's going on with Hyper Light Drifter on the Nintendo Switch. There is some significant updates for it as far as they're adding some stuff to it. But, you know, let me not go on a tangent. As far as Doom, with the hype for Doom Eternal coming out, I'm so excited. I'm going to be playing Doom 2016 on my PS4, and I will be posting some content to the channel. Hopefully you guys like it and enjoy it. If you haven't played it, you are in for a treat. I love that game. I will be running through, ripping and tearing demons apart. And I can't wait for Doom Eternal because this guy has like this some type of Predator blade in this one. And yeah, I'm ready to get creative in that one. But I will be posting some Doom 2016 gameplay on here. And that wraps it up. But wait, let me tell you guys about something. Recently in a previous video, I told you I was in Austin, Texas. And I got to hang out with these wonderful guys from the White Pants Society. And they have a podcast called What is TWS Podcast, and it's absolutely awesome. Awesome. We plan on doing some work, but when we were down there, we were all just hanging out and having fun, networking, getting to know some people. We did have a game night, and you know, one of them happens to be my cousin, Rich Nerd. Jay Flan, a lot of love for you, my man. It was great pleasure meeting you and some of the other lads and ladette. One ladette that was there hanging out with us, enjoying game night. We were playing Brawl Out, Mario Kart. First of all, I also want to say, J. Flan, I want a rematch in Mario Kart. I don't play as much as some other people, but if I got to practice just so I can get you beat, I have no problem. I'm challenging you, man. I'm calling you out. And Rich Nerd, my dear cousin, you just can't see me when it comes to Brawl Out. You bought it. I hope you get your practice, because one of these days we're going to play again. And I'll see you up here in about a month, and we can probably play again. But December, we're going to get smashed, and I absolutely want to play you again. Y'all can't see me in that. Nobody could absolutely see me in Brawl Out except for one guy whose name also happened to be Dakota. That's probably why he was so awesome. I give him credit. This guy was a fighting game enthusiast. He loved fighting games. I'm not that big on fighting games. I thought I was big stuff, and then this guy came along and beat me with the most awkward character. I forgot what his name is. I think it's Mr. Feathers or something like that, and he beat me. He escaped all my... And this guy's power was, like, his percentage was up to 200, and meanwhile I had a whole 2 lives, and somehow he avoided me enough just to beat me, and I was astonished. But once again, let's just get back to it. What is TWS Podcast, the White Pants Society? These guys make some great content each and every week. I believe each and every Monday. I will post a link in the description below. They have finally started their YouTube channel. You can search for them on podcast services all around. You can even tell Siri or Google, search for the What is TWS Podcast. Enjoy. But once again, lads and ladettes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will post all my social media and all my other info in the description below. Also with the What is TWS Podcast. Lads and ladettes, this video is finito.